Finally. Oh my god, I thought we'd never get away from them. This is the worst. I can't even come to school to get away from it. And I thought this is what I wanted, you know? To be a pop star, to have people all over the world hearing my voice. I mean, maybe not the world yet, but at least the country. Anyway, that wasn't why I wanted to talk to you. There's stuff that I want to tell you about, and it's so hard to do when I'm constantly being surrounded by all these strangers who keep telling me how fantastic they think I am, but they don't really know me at all. And the one person that I really feel close to, who knows me better than anyone, is just out of reach all the time. So I'm just really grateful that I can at least be face to face with you. Even if it has to be in the school bathroom. I'm sorry for dragging you into all this. I've even seen them putting your face in tabloids, saying that, well, you know me, and therefore you have to be in the spotlight too. God, I thought that things could stay as they were while I also get to have people know who I am and enjoy what I do. And don't get me wrong, I still love to sing and to do my dances. It's exhilarating, it really is, and I couldn't feel more lucky to be in this position, but at the same time, I just had no idea it would turn out like this. I barely get to see my best friend. You must think that I'm pretty shallow, huh? To throw away our peaceful life just so that people would know my name. I know you're probably just saying things like that because you want me to feel better. I appreciate it regardless. You know, I'm still so grateful for everything that you've done. The way you've stuck by me through it all, and when everyone else doubted me, you always believed that I'd make it. And that really meant the world. I don't know if I would have stuck with this all as passionately as I did if I didn't have you cheering me on from the sidelines. And I guess what I wanted to tell you is that this bathroom is so hot. I'm just really grateful, and God, I can't think of the right words. What I'm trying to say is, you're my best friend, and especially lately, you've just really been there for me for everything. And I realized the more I was apart from you and surrounded by all these different people, that I realized how I felt and how important to me you were. So, do you get what I'm saying? Of course, yeah, like, we're best friends, but what I mean is, it's more than that. It's, nothing means more than your friendship, but, like, it's just, what I'm trying to say is, why is this so difficult? Singing in front of a crowd of people is nothing compared to trying to say this to you right now. Can you hold my hands? Just so I can ground myself for a second? I just feel so unsteady. Like my head's swimming, and I'm just so nervous. I don't want what I'm about to say to come between us if things don't really, well, I just, no matter what, I still want to be a part of your life, and I want you to be a part of mine. Even when things are super hectic, and I have fans everywhere, and it makes it really hard for us to see each other, I'm still gonna need you. So, I hope me saying this doesn't change anything between us. Sorry, I didn't mean to squeeze your hands that hard. My hands are all sweaty now. I'm sorry. I must seem so weird, and of course, this is not the ideal location to be talking about something so important. I'm just glad no one else has come in yet. Anyway, what I wanted to say was, ever since we met, back when I first moved into town, you believed in me, and you listened to me. When I had a dream, you told me to pursue it, even when my parents thought I was crazy. Even when the teachers told me that I'd never amount to anything because of my grades. You were there, and at first, I couldn't believe that someone was so kind to me. And I couldn't believe just how being around you made me feel. Like I was finally understood. Like someone was really in my corner, you know? When I first told you about my fears and the way I was so nervous to express myself even though I wanted to so badly, things that I felt silly for believing, you never once made me feel bad. You never shamed me or belittled me, and I knew after that I could come to you with anything. And I realized that out of all the people that I knew, or had ever met even, there was only one person that wasn't draining to be around. That after hours and hours of just the two of us being together, and we didn't even have to be doing anything, I felt like my energy was being replenished. I was so comfortable, so at home when it was just us. And I think I knew even back then that what I was feeling was more than just friendship. It took me a while to figure it out, but now looking back, it's so obvious that I've been in love with you for a really long time. So long it's embarrassing. And it took me so long to even find it in me to admit to myself, let alone you, that I felt this way. I wanted to focus on music and my career, and I kept telling myself that these feelings weren't important and that I needed to just push it all out of the way. But I realized that as soon as I tried to focus on myself, more than anything, I still needed you. So what I want to tell you is that I love you, and I need you. Even if you don't love me back, even if you don't even like me that much, even if you've just been spending time with me out of pity because I was the new girl that no one liked. I can't do this alone. Everything. I want you to be by my side while I go through all of this new, unfamiliar territory with my career. What is it? Is that the ticket to my first show? The one that I was so nervous about I nearly threw up? I can't believe you kept it. Really? You've kept tickets to all my shows? I didn't even know you'd been to so many of them. You really have always been the one who supports me above all else. I want to be there for you too. You deserve that much. Even if... No, just let me finish. I'm worried that me saying all this is gonna make you feel like you're obligated to return my feelings or go on a date with me out of pity. And I just want you to know that I kind of had to work myself up to the fact that it's okay if you don't feel the same. I just wanted to get it out there so that I could be honest. You are my best friend. And as much as I really want it to be more than that, if you're not ready for that, it's okay. I don't want you to think that you have to do this for me. You've already done so much, and my heart is so full of all the time we've spent together over the past few years, and just those tickets that you still have show me just how dedicated you are to my success. I hardly know what to say. I guess I'll finally let you talk and say your piece. Are you serious? If you really feel the same way, how long have you known that you felt that way about me? You don't have to tell me if it's embarrassing. I'm just wondering how long we've been running circles around each other, scared to say anything. I should have known. I mean, I couldn't have. Everyone always tells me just how dense I am. But I wish I did. I wish I told you ages ago. I wish I could have gotten a chance to hug you as more than just friends, long before I ever became an idol. I feel so silly. Now our chance at romance is going to be clouded by paparazzi and fans and attention everywhere. I just want it to be us. Like it was before anything changed. It's sweet of you to say that. It's true, we can spend our time indoors, away from the crowds, and just have dates where we order food in, watch movies, cook together. I guess it'll kind of be like those things that we did just as friends, but maybe I'll finally get a chance to. All those times that this is so embarrassing to admit, but it happened all the time, and my face would go so red that I would have to go to the washroom to calm down, because I didn't want you to see. But when we were hanging out, sometimes you'd say something that was just so sweet and just so you. Something that reminded me of all the reasons I cared about you. And more than anything, I just wanted to kiss you. Just lean over and get it over with. And then I wouldn't have to say anything, and you'd know how I felt. And I'd be able to express that to you so simply. But it was never that easy. Because as soon as I thought about actually going through with it, I just got so nervous. More nervous than being up on stage. More nervous than meeting my fans in person for the first time. I felt like I could do anything but that. I don't know why it scared me so much. I think the fear of losing you and not having your support anymore was so suffocating. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. I finally found it in myself to tell you, and I should have known the whole time that no matter what, you'd support me still. I just can't believe that you feel the same way. I want to do everything I can to make you happy. You already do. You don't need to say that to me. Fine. Let's promise. We're going to do our very best to achieve our own goals and also to support one another in whatever it is we want to do. Deal? I'm so happy. And more than anything, I just feel so silly that me finally confessing my love to you had to happen in a bathroom. Okay. I guess we should really get out of here. And do you mind if I hold your hand on the way to our next class? Thank you. Not just for this. For everything. I'm so lucky that I have you in my life.